Vale, estamos ya. Venga.
Vale, pues...
¿Qué preferís, por la mañana o por la tarde? Yo por la tarde.
Pues...
A mí me da igual.
Por la tarde, seguramente.
Tarde.
Yo por la mañana, la verdad.
Vale, estoy en directo.
Al final. Es mucho mejor.
Estoy en directo. Esto es lo más satisfactorio que vais a ver en todo el directo. Que salga
qué?
la tarjeta la primera.
No, mira, ese es negro.
Sí, feo. Vale. Voy a ver...
Oye, no hables que si no, no tiene gracia.
Vale, me he silenciado el Discord. Voy a ver que esto se ve correctamente.
A ver, ¿nadie arregla la luz o cómo va esto, tío?
El novio.
Estoy viendo que va todo bien, vale.
Diente.
Vale.
He puesto diente, ¿me dónde?
Hola, Nico.
¿Dónde?
¿Qué tal?
¿Viste algo?
El
morado
morado
de
en el...
electricidad.
Va por ahí.
Vale.
Vale. A
El
ver.
morado en electricidad que está muerto.
Hola, rojo.
Vale, pues nada.
El morado en electricidad. ¿Cómo voy a ver si
Es
está
el
oscuro? ¿Viste
¿Cómo
algo?
voy a ver si está oscuro?
Es el blanco.
Es el blanco. O sea, le dice que es Judy, ya está muerto.
No, ha dicho que ha visto al morado en electricidad. A ver.
Skip. Por
Eso
mí
es
bien.
blanco. ¿Te imaginas que por culpa mía todo el mundo vota al blanco?
Yo voto a skip.
No creo que sea el blanco, la verdad.
El Among Us tiene más éxito. Tengo 4 espectadores y acabo de empezar.
A ver si la gente... Es que, espera. Es verdad que, claro,
Álvaro,
estaba
¿tú tienes
votando
tienes el Among Us en el móvil o en el ordenador?
sinceros.
Estoy jugando en el móvil ahora.
Acabas de empezar el directo, sí.
No, ¿qué dices? ¿Qué te ha dicho eso? ¿Te pasa el man? Falta por votar. Vale.
Por la cara me han votado 2 personas. Ah, no, perdón. He votado
Ah, tú has votado.
al blanco.
Vale, menos mal que han votado skip.
En 30 minutos en la Minecon, chicos. Nos da
30
tiempo a dos
minutos.
partidas. Sí.
Pues hay cuarto. En 15 minutos nos vamos. Dejamos de jugar, me refiero.
Sí,
¿Tú
sí.
la vas a ver también?
No sé, es que... no sé. Ahora, estoy un poco ocupado hasta ahora.
Ok. Vale.
Ya luego me pasé el enlace y punto.
Cada vez que empiece una partida, voy a silenciar el Discord para que no se escuche nada. Pero bueno, y cuando tengamos que reunirnos para votar, pues ya me desilencio. Mientras tanto, no me va a tocar impostor, con mi suerte. Pero...
Que tengas en cuenta que el blanco se acaba de salir.
Pero bueno.
No había nadie. Y me han matado.
No, ¿viste? Te han matado.
Y no había nadie.
¿Cómo?
Que no había nadie. Y me han matado.
Y te han...
No he visto a nadie.
Vale, chicos, es este, ¿vale? Por si no lo habéis visto, es el Vicent, ¿no?
¿Pero dónde lo has visto?
En escudo.
En escudos.
Es muerto y cuando estaba en fantasma ya no había nadie.
Pues habré ido por alcantarillas.
No sé, vamos a votar uno. A Vicente no.
¿Pero por qué?
Porque sí.
¿Pero no tiene sentido?
Da igual. ¿Cuál es la gracia? Pues echar a alguien porque sí.
Hay que echar a alguien. No, eso no es gracia, hay que investigar.
Sí, pero hay veces que es más divertido dañarle la cabeza a alguien porque la hayan votado sin pruebas ni explicación.
No, eso no tiene sentido, eso no.
Vamos a ver, que está bien investigar un poco, pero hay veces que también hay que saltarse un poco las reglas.
Yo voy a votar skip.
Yo no puedo votar.
Es
Veo
que
cuatro,
vamos a perder.
veo 4 espectadores y no
La
veo
gente
4 likes,
perdemos.
¿eh? Veo cuatro
Pero
espectadores y no
sí.
veo 4 likes.
Yo sospecho de el rojo, ¿eh? No, no lo he visto en toda la partida.
Vale, pues ya sé quién es.
¿De quién?
Creo que es Axter.
Por la cara.
Eso
¿Por qué?
último que has dicho,
Los que están vivos no me ven el chat, ¿vale? Así que no os preocupéis.
pero no sé.
Es rojo, dice.
Vale. Uf, uf.
Vamos, votad
No,
ya.
no.
Fran, vota. Fran, vota. Vale,
Ay,
sí.
que hemos perdido, sois inútiles. Sois unos inútiles. Sois unos inútiles.
¿Yo por qué? Yo estoy haciendo las misiones. Yo a ti no te he visto en toda la partida.
Yo tampoco. Vale. Robotronic no es. Está haciendo misiones. Le voy a seguir.
Madre mía, tiene una pinta de ser el rojo.
Pero ¿cómo nadie ha ido a
Ahí
apagarle
está.
el reactor, tío? ¿En
¿Veis?
serio?
No, sí
¿No
lo
me
hemos...
veis?
Yo soy
¿Que
ido
no
a
soy
apagar.
yo? ¿Que no soy yo?
Yo soy
Pero
ido a apagar.
estabais todos en el de abajo y nadie ha ido al de arriba. ¿Sois inútiles o cómo va esto?
Bueno,
Que
pues
no, que a mí
otra
no me lo han
partida.
matado. Que, ha sido, que era el rojo, era azul.
Ya sé que ahora ya lo he visto. Pero tío. Vale, ahora vuelvo, un momento.
Vale, ¿cómo era el esto? Que me han hecho otra vez. CA, CVA, YXQ, ¿no?
CVAYXQ, sí.
YXQ, pues no me deja entrar,
Reinicia el juego.
A ver.
El rápido cae 7 de 10.
¿Cuántos hay ahora dentro de la sala?
9. 10.
Está en prieto, ¿no?
10.
Te ha echado uno.
Fran, yo no puedo.
Ey, hola, ¿qué pasa?
Echa uno que es entre... Ahí está, ya, corre, corre. Hay uno.
C,
No, no.
¿Ah? ¿Cómo?
CVAYXQ.
Pues no me deja,
Hola, Gigal, bienvenido al directo.
Ese es suscriptor mío.
Sí, pues. Aquí está. Empezamos ya.
No, porque no puedo entrar.
Vaya.
Se habrá,
Chao, alguien.
se habrá ido a tu canal.
Ahora, ya está.
Venga,
Madala.
ahí está.
Hola. Soy el
Hola.
verde.
Sí, lo he visto.
Tururum.
Es el rojo,
Por la cara.
efectivamente.
Vale, pues vamos a electricidad, que tenemos allí 3 misiones. Ya.
Oye, qué rápido.
Qué rápido. 2.
LOL,
LOL.
qué rápido. Oye, qué rápido. Dios me dio tiempo a moverme. Claro, llegando a electricidad.
Llegando a la electricidad. Por ahí va yo.
Hmm,
Oye, ¿tú sabes vosotros en los directos?
¿Qué?
¿Qué quiere
No,
decir
con cámara no,
2.0?
no. Aquí
¿Y
en
tú,
cerca.
Álvaro?
Yo no. Alguien cerca. Vi a alguien, pero no recuerdo quién era.
Bueno,
Uy,
pues aquí voy yo.
pues yo también skip.
Pues es que. Pero vamos, qué velocidad. O sea, se están haciendo un speedrun aquí.
Sí, sí.
Totalmente, pero es que es muy triste, Hacho. ¿Cómo es posible que nadie la haya visto si no ha pasado ni 10 minutos, ni un minuto?
Ni
Porque se
medio.
habrán ido arriba de electricidad por la alcantarilla.
Skype.
Oye, la pampara
Sky.
me...
Skype.
eh, oye, la próxima vez votamos a la pampara, que los últimos que votan siempre son los...
¿Pero por qué? ¿Por qué?
Porque siempre es así, ¿eh? Los últimos
No,
que votan
no,
siempre son los...
no.
Sí, porque
Esa
tienen...
lógica tuya es un poco sin sentido, ¿no?
No,
No
porque
sé, no
la
sé.
gente... Vamos a ver, se supone que si tú eres tripulante, vas a votar esquí porque sabes que tú no has sido. Ya sabes quién es. Pero el impostor tiene que estar 100% seguro de no cagarla. ¿Sabes?
Uy, cuánta gente hay aquí.
Ya verás que el azul claro.
Vale.
Oye, hacer tareas, ¿eh?
Navegación también tenemos 3. ¿Esto cómo se hace? Ahí. Pues ya está. Vale. Vamos a ir a administración. Bueno, administración lo vamos a dejar para el final.
Ojo. Cuerpo de rosa en escudos.
Cuerpo de rosa en escudos. ¿Has visto algo?
Eh,
No veo a nadie cerca. Entonces,
pues.
yo creo que voy a votar a la pampana. O la pampa. Bueno, ya no, se ha salido.
Con mucho blanco estaba cerca, pero no creo que sea él.
Yo le voto.
No, no, no. No lo votéis.
Conoce.
Tenéis que echar a alguien, ¿eh? Si no perdéis.
Ah, que tú has muerto. No me
Ahora
digas. Ostras.
Tú sabes quién es, ¿no?
sí.
Vale.
Pero no voy a decir nada, que si no, no te...
Ya, exacto.
Echar a alguien.
Vamos a echar a la sultana.
No, pero qué manía con echar a. Pues yo creo que eres tú, mira por dónde. ¿Eh?
Vaya. Me has pillado.
Sí, lo digo por el chat, ¿eh?
Venga, echad a alguien. Tenéis 40 segundos.
Otro por echar al negro. Cortado. Así en frío. Es que no. Negro o rojo. Negro.
¿Eh?
No, no, no
Ninguno.
me he votado. No,
Vamos.
no he echado a nadie.
Me he salvado.
No sé qué mal, qué mal. Son los dos. No, espérate si todavía perdemos,
Nada, tío.
Soy
Será.
inútiles.
He ido al reactor yo con los dos asesinos.
Bueno, me voy ya.
Vale, venga, adiós.
Inútiles.
Fran, ¿a qué hora era la Minecon?
Inútiles.
¿A qué hora era la Minecon?
Ahora.
Es que son menos cuartos. ¿A qué hora era?
A las 6.
Pues nos vamos ya.
Nos salimos ya, ¿no?
Vale, pues...
Venga. Están ya diciendo algo.
¿Qué dicen?
Beleza, estou aqui
Tá
no
nascendo algo já,
onde eu jogo no modo sobrevivência, não uso o criativo pra nada. E como uma pessoa que joga muito Minecraft mesmo, uma
Eu
das
tenho um
coisas que eu
português.
mais gostei do update do Nether. foram
Sí,
os
pero eso
blocos
porque están haciendo
novos.
algo
Então se você
Ah,
der
vale.
uma olhada daqui, eu fiz um
Pues ya lo
portal
tenemos.
que vai pro meu Nether utilizando os novos
Vale.
blocos. E cara, é sério, eu fiquei apaixonado nas possibilidades que a 1.16 trouxe pra gente no termo de criação, cara. Esse fogo azul e essa Blackstone são muito lindos e dá pra você fazer ambientes
Pongo subtítulos por
totalmente
si...
diferentes de antes.
Está
E
subtítulo
passando
já
pra nossa
puesto,
segunda
porque sim.
coisa, nós chegamos nos novos biomas. E isso eu acho que foi uma coisa que a Mojang focou muito
Lo
em
voy a
tentar
poner
deixar
por
o jogo
si...
mais vivo. E cara, pra quem
si
joga
alguien no
Minecraft
entiende.
há muitos anos, é muito divertido olhar o Nether que a gente já conhece de uma forma tão diferente assim.
Hey everyone, I'm Mac and Cheese Please, a Minecraft YouTube content creator and Twitch streamer. My favorite memory from Minecraft this year has got
Yo lo
to
estoy
be
viendo
when
ya,
we
la
defeated
Minecon.
the Ender
Yo
Dragon
también.
for
Haciendo
the
como cosas de
very
youtubers.
first time. I have never seen this fight before and had no idea what to expect.
Va a poner los
We
subtítulos en
spent
inglés.
hours and hours preparing and
Por
defeated
si-
the Ender Dragon our first try in about 15 minutes. It was so much fun. I cannot wait to see what Minecraft has in store for us this year.
Yo también pongo los subtítulos en inglés.
Me encanta el trailer de la 1.16, es de los que más me gustan.
Hmm.
Voy a poner arriba que quedan 14 minutos. Voy a poner arriba que quedan 14 minutos.
Nether.
Esto lo he visto. Hicieron una... una graduación en Minecraft.
Mm.
Por lo de la cuarentena y tal.
Yo no lo he visto.
Mira, 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 mira.
Uh, qué guay. Qué guapo.
Creo que, por cierto, en la Minecon van a salir Mambo, Brian. O sea, son youtubers que yo veo mucho.
Now, there's already a lot of things in Minecraft, but if there was one thing that I would want to see, it's something that would fly. Some type of creature, maybe a monster, and you would be walking out on just a nice sunny day, you know, maybe just mining or doing some crafting in your barn. And next thing you know, something would swoop down, not a phantom, and it would actually pick you up and take you through the sky. I think that would be really cool, but maybe that will never happen. Now, the community has always speculated what the next big update in Minecraft could be. A new mob, a new boss, a new biome. And as you're making your guesses, right
¡Oh,
Un
Scar!
nuevo, un nuevo
Ostras,
jefe y un nuevo bioma.
No, están diciendo que a lo mejor. Ostras, Scar, no sabía yo que Scar fuera a venir. Qué guay. A este le encanta eso. Ahora te dicen solamente cosas que les gustaría a ellos que estuvieran. No tengo ni idea de quiénes son estos.
Yo lo veo con un poco de retraso.
Yo no
I have
yo
so
creo
much
que lo
fun
veo.
creating videos.
Competitions to our epic
Vale.
survival. That's why we're so excited for the glow squid.
We could build a glowing underwater city.
Yes.
That'd be so cool.
Yes. I wonder what we'd be able to craft. Maybe we'll be able to craft glowing armor.
Mm.
I wonder what something looks been made.
Like this.
No. I'm gonna make it my pet.
Vale, este sí que no sé quién es.
Bye.
Este es coreano.
안녕하세요 마인콘 시청자 여러분들, 저는 유튜브에서 마인크래프트 채널을 운영 중인 램램이라고 합니다. 저는 8년 동안 마인크래프트를 즐기고 있는 만큼 저에게 있어서 마인크래프트란 제 일상에서 정말 큰 부분을 차지하고 있는데요. 올해도 굉장히 많은 컨텐츠를 녹화하고 업로드했는데 그 중에서 야생 관련 컨텐츠와 팬분들이 직접 만들어주신 컨텐츠들이 기억에 많이 남습니다. 마인크래프트에는 여러 바이옴이 존재하는데 그 바이옴 특색에 맞게 새로운 블록 아이템들과 몹들이 더 추가됐으면 좋겠습니다. 특히 바다를 굉장히 좋아하기 때문에 마인크래프트 바다에 더 멋지고 예쁜 블록과 강력한 보스몹이 추가되길 바라고 있습니다. 이상으로 여러분들에게 저 램램도 아니고 마인크래프트에서 보고 싶은 여러 가지들을 말해보았습니다. 항상 저에게 좋은 추억을 주는 마인크래프트 정말 감사하고요.
안녕.
여러분들도 계속해서 마인크래프트 라이브쇼 많이 시청해주세요.
Oh, Iscal, ostras, este también lo veo. Joder, macho, están poniendo youtubers que me encantan.
Adiós.
Hello, my name is
escalated
Pero es que yo lo veo con retraso.
and today is a big day.
No, tu wifi es peor. No, pero no sé.
Te lo voy a quitar.
Reinicia con F5 a lo mejor.
We get to know the latest and the greatest surrounding day, because it's one of these days where we get to know the latest and the greatest surrounding Minecraft. Now, being a big action RPG fan, I've obviously been completely stuck with Dungeons since it came out, and
Pero cuando tú lo dices yo lo veo un segundo o dos después.
Ah, bueno, pero tampoco es tanto. No, pues este youtuber lo veo yo muchísimo y me encanta.
Upgrade, maybe mountains, like Dungeons goes Everest, or maybe an oceanic updates. That'd be kind of weird, swimming around underground and stuff like that. Anyway, personally, I'm hoping for two things. I'm hoping that we'd be able to customize our little character,
Eso
a
no
bit more
pero
like the visuals of the character. I'd love to see like being able to get a skin that's outside the game into the game. That would be absolutely.
Ah, sí, eso me lo haría, eso me lo haría.
And I would
Poner objetos en las paredes, no tenga nada.
Con comando se puede.
Sí, pero claro, en vanilla supervivencia sin nada.
Memorize it. That would
Mm.
be absolutely amazing.
Ah,
You know,
no,
that's a very good point.
nos hemos saltado a Mambo Jambo.
Well, I
Qué
guess
pena.
we'll have to see. Thank you from me and everyone you've seen so far for watching the pre-show. Minecraft Live is just about to start. It was such a small part of this community. So let's see some other great moments from this year in Minecraft. Thanks everyone.
I earned this crown the last time. I get to wear it until I'm dethroned, which means I can wear it the whole time until then. There's a lot more
Ese no lo
exciting,
conozco.
well, because it is in honor of it being Pride Month.
Was geht ab, Leute? Heute spielen wir Minecraft. Ah!
完全にここにあるよ本当に。だってもうズームもできるし。
So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I really want to use the real Minecraft hearts that come out from the pets when you give them a treat. So I
Pues habla
just
español.
went to Feather Adventures and I made a green screen inside of the
Y no lo conozco, pero bueno.
for feathers as well.
No.
Con el Nether Update, en donde van a agregar nuevos
Ah, yo sí lo conozco.
animales,
Ah, bueno.
mobs. Hasta puede haber alimento ahí dentro del Nether cuando se nos hubiera ocurrido eso. Así que va a estar muy buena esta actualización que al fin llegó.
I mean, how can I
Son los
not be
hermanos.
excited about
No recuerdo cómo se
transferring the
llaman.
look and feel of Minecraft
Hermanos
from
Liu
this
o algo así.
with RTX off to this with RTX on.
Lo veo pero con mucho retraso, ¿eh?
Yo creo que no.
Pues cuando tú dices algo... Sí, sí.
A new animal! This is kind of blowing my mind.
我操我操我操我操我操！
我乃齐天大圣孙悟空是也，身穿黄金锁子甲，头顶凤翅紫金冠，脚踏藕丝步云驴。
A ver si ponen alguno más hispanohablante.
¿Qué?
Y a ver si ponen alguno más hispanohablante.
这个吃瓜群呢，也应吃瓜群众们的要求啊，把
Ah, este sí que sé quién es.
换成了好多的瓜，同时可以有6个人在这吃瓜呢，想想都有点小兴奋。
I'm a bee. Y'all see that? That was insanity. Yo, we stinging up in here. Check it out.
Es coreano también.
Mass of power. Y'all see him? Bees. You can just keep spawning in all these bees. I'm literally just right clicking constantly. Now the bees that.
¿Y ese cofre?
Ah, pues sí que te va con la G porque si va todavía por ahí.
I found the mobs. I found them. Excuse me, I don't appreciate. No, 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 no.
Are you watching?
Whoa, the bees are really angry.
Are you watching?
What did you do? Dude, the bees are so mad.
Do it. Perhaps one of these other huts has something helpful in it.
Ravax. No sé quién es.
LOL.
La abeja es el primer artrópodo del juego que vuela. Los demás que hay en el juego son el pez de plata, los endermitas, las arañas. ¿Qué abro? Aquí. Hola, zumbi, hola zumbi. Chao, chao, chao,
Esto es chino.
分享给好友，就给你了，暗哈的暗哈哈。
然后不要说不要过吧，
weiteren extremen Ultra-Challenge. Wir werden heute komplett Minecraft aufgehen.
Fíjate, voy a quitar el directo y lo voy a poner otra vez.
Tienes tiempo, quedan 3 minutos hasta la parte importante.
A ver, ¿por dónde vas tú ahora?
Ahora mismo, arriba a derecha pone 2:58.
Uf, 7 segundos de retraso.
Pues es importante,
A ver, quítalo, quita el directo.
No, no lo voy a quitar.
Quitarlo y ponlo otra vez. Y así vamos a la vez. Porfa.
¿Qué?
Quita el directo y ponlo otra vez.
Pero... Es que a mí me va bien.
Eso para que vayamos igual.
Pero dale a F5, o sea... Dale a F5 ahora mismo. Y a ver si te da mejor.
A ver, ¿por dónde te va ahora?
Ahora mismo te digo cuando salga el tiempo, que ahora no sale. 2:00.
7 segundos, tío, de retraso.
A ver, voy a abrir los 5 segundos más atrás. Venga, ya estoy 5 segundos más atrás, ¿vale? Así, ahora estamos igual. Casi igual. Oh, mira, este es Mambo, bien.
Vale, sí, estamos igual.
He sacrificado 5 segundos de spoiler para ti, que lo sepas.
Oh, I'm doing it now.
A ver, te digo cuando me ponga lo que te queda.
No, si ya estoy oyendo tu audio, estamos igual.
Vale.
Vale, este no tengo ni idea de quién es.
Yo
No, ni idea.
tampoco.
Entonces si va a ir en el squad.
Vale.
Te sale también eso, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
Vale. ¿Y sigue directo? Sí.
Ah,
Vale.
¿Te imaginas Minecraft 2? ¿Te imaginas Minecraft 2?
Ojo. Empieza,
No, queda un minuto.
No. Ahora es cuando empieza.
Ah.
¿Tú no has visto una Minecon antes?
No.
Pues ahora empieza.
Fium. Qué guapo ahí con el Strider.
Esto es como la introducción a la Minecon, ¿vale?
Ah, vale.
Las montañas. Eso seguramente sea del daño, no sé, no te emociones.
Ah, vaya.
Bueno, no sé, está con todos los mobs de Minecraft original. Ahora, ha empezado.
2020. I'm Lydia Winters, your host and chief storyteller for Mojang Studios. We're coming to you live from Stockholm, Sweden, the birthplace of Minecraft. Some of our amazing team members couldn't be here today, so we recorded the Minecraft Earth and Creator Tools segments in Redmond earlier this week. We are so thankful you're joining us. Before we get started, we want to acknowledge the number of challenges around the world right now, as well as the mental, physical, and emotional toll those challenges are taking on all of
Está
us.
diciendo algo de
With that in mind,
que los desafíos que estamos viendo hoy en día por no sé qué, no sé cuánto.
to take a breath, have fun.
La Minecon siempre la llenan de cosas estúpidas y todo eso, ¿vale? La parte importante de la Minecon a lo mejor son solamente 20 minutos. La Minecon una hora y media, o sea.
Which mob to vote into the game, which, based on votes in previous years, will be super tough. You'll not only get to hear about what's coming to your favorite Minecraft games, you'll also hear directly from the development teams. we want you to leave today knowing about the exciting additions coming to Minecraft and also why our team has made those decisions. An insider's look at what's brewing at Mojang Studios. Today, we're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
Ojo, que nos van a decir el tema ahora, eso nunca había pasado, siempre nos lo decían al final de la Minecon. Ojo, ojo.
Hi, Agnes and Brandon.
Hi.
Ojo.
Let's do this.
So, okay. The next
Ojo.
update is
Ojo.
the update that we know that so many of you, and well, so many of us as well, has been wanting for such a long time. It's the Caves and Cliffs update.
¡Oh, Dios mío! Ah, claro, tiene sentido, claro. Siempre dijeron que no iba a ser la Cave Update. Pues no es la Cave Update, es la Cave and Cliffs Update.
Mola. Me mola, me mola. Oye, ya hacía falta que actualizarse las cuevas.
Sí, sí, sí. Pues yo estaba convencido de que no iba a ser cueva, o sea, porque siempre han dicho, no, no va a ser la Cave Update. Pues no, no lo es la Cave and Cliffs Update. La actualización de las cuevas y de los...
¿Cliffs? ¿Qué es?
Cliffs, es como acantilados.
Ah.
Cliffs. No, montaña, básicamente.
Me mola, me mola.
This year we asked some of our communities to submit questions that we'll answer across the show. This first question definitely feels like something everyone wants to know.
Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué se han tardado tanto en actualizar las cuevas y cuándo llegarán? En verdad que hemos estado pidiendo esto por muchísimo tiempo.
Why has it taken so long? Like Brandon, I've been waiting a long time too.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So, since this update really is the update, like we have been dreaming about it for so long, so it felt so important for us to do it right. Like we don't want to rush it. But now we feel it's the right time. Like we have spent the time we need to really like understand the vision we have for the update and also to make sure that we understand what the community actually wants. And we've also like planned around it to make sure that we really can work together with the community to make this and like as epic update as possible.
O sea, que va a ser una actualización importante para el juego. Qué guay, qué guay.
Sí, sí. Va a ser un cambio grande.
Sí, sí.
Es lo mismo que cuando lo del agua. O sea, tú, de la 1... ¿La del agua fue la 14 o la 15?
No, va a ser mucho más, creo yo. Tiene pinta.
La del agua fue la 14 o la 15.
La 14. No, la 14 fue la de los aldeanos.
Vale, pues es como si... O sea, el agua de la 14 a la 15 no tiene nada que ver. Pues las cuevas van a ser lo mismo de la 16 a la 17.
Such a great question.
Yeah, I mean, with this update, we're making sure that we can have as much variation as possible within the actual caves themselves, but we want to make sure that the old caves are still retained as much as possible to keep that classic feel.
Yeah, and we really also looked into to make sure that we have something for everyone, because you know we have such a huge community and it's also a very diverse community, and that's such a beautiful thing. So we really want this update to have something for everyone. So actually, we made sure to map all the features in the update to different player styles to really see that we fulfill that goal.
That's so cool. And you had such a big thought process on how you decide what you think goes into an update this big.
Yeah, we have spent quite a lot of time on just making sure that we have a very good like fundament for the update. For example, we did a player style mapping, and we've also worked with design pillars. So the design pillars,
¿Juegas Minecraft? Sí, pero ahora mismo no, ahora mismo estamos viendo la Minecon.
Between different features and also when we design each specific feature. And we have 3 pillars for this update. And the first one is actually all about like the spectacular mountains, the snowy snow and the mysterious goats. Because at last year's live, the players voted for these features and we felt like it's so important to deliver on that promise.
La fecha también la dicen en la Minecon, la fecha de la 1.17.
Sí, la fecha aproximada. A lo mejor viene una semana antes o después, pero vamos, la fecha de la idea.
Yeah, and the third pillar is to create an underground of marvel for the players. And that pillar is a lot about like adding variation to the underground and like contrast and like inspire players to craft their own underground adventures and build underground. And one thing we have done to like fulfill this pillar is that we have added new cave biomes. And one of them is the lush cave.
Biomas de...
Biomas de cuevas. Uy, ese árbol.
Nuevo árbol. Ojo.
Ojo.
Esto va a ser vanilla.
Sí,
interesante.
Sí.
Hombre, qué diferencia. Ya, aquí hay muchísimos bloques nuevos, pero exagerado,
Sí, sí.
He podido contar por lo menos 11, 12.
Uy, esa flor rara.
Buah, esto va a venir con decoración. Esto parece demasiado de moda, a lo mejor. A lo mejor.
Sí, que parece un mod.
El arbustillo ese no me termina de convencer, Pero las vines, esos son como raíces, ¿no? Parece.
Sí.
Qué guay.
La floresa también estaba guay.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make sure that, of course, in Minecraft, all the original caves, you know, they're pretty much the same. There's not much variation in terms of vegetation or different features inside of it. So for this, we wanted something which is a bit more like light and lush and actually has vegetation. And I mean, I think it looks amazing.
Va a añadir luz y color y vegetación a las cuevas.
So we were thinking about, okay, so how should you feel when you're in a lush cave? And we wanted to be like, so you feel like very tiny inside like a big garden or big forest. So like when you look up, it's actually like vegetation above you, it's vegetation around you. And one source of inspiration we had is actually a Swedish painter called Jon Bauer, because in his paintings it's always, or often at least, like a tiny character, and then it's like huge forest, and you see like the bottom of the trees because the vegetation is like so big compared to.
Como hagan eso en Minecraft va a abonar mucho.
In the lush caves.
Yes, so I don't know if you saw, but there was this new tree that was actually above on the overworld, and this is called an azalea.
Mira, flor.
So it's a unique type of tree that you'll be
Y el arbustillo y las vines
and if you actually
y
find this and
todo.
start going down its roots, you will find a lush cave there. So this is another part of
Sí, son raíces, como tú has dicho.
where you know there are certain landmarks which will allow you to understand what you're doing in the game.
Cool. And another one of the new blocks is a block called Spore Blossom, and it's that you maybe saw it in video. It's a big pink flower that you find in the roof of the lush cave, and it will drip particles from that flower, but it will also actually fill like a big volume around it with particles. So it's similar to the particles that we added to the nether biomes in the nether update, but the cool thing here is that you can move the flower if you want to and get these particles anywhere you want in your world, so you can actually be very creative with that.
That's so awesome, and the lush caves have a real glow to them from one of the plants.
Yes. So there are vines in the lush caves, and they have glow berries on them, and these are actually a light source. You can also pick them and eat
variaciones de luz, qué guay.
Nice.
And another plant we actually have
Con la
is drip leaf plant. And
la planta esa rara va a dar luz, ¿verdad?
and they grow quite tall, but they have like a little plant on the top that you can actually
Y que según esté más abierto o cerrado dará menos o más luz. Tiene pinta eso, yo creo.
So this will actually make you fall through. However,
¡Qué guay!
it'll come back.
¡Qué buena mecánica!
So it's kind of this like
Para
Si te
escaleras.
quedas encima mucho tiempo se cae. Esa mecánica va a ser súper útil,
Which I hope is really exciting for, you know, content creators making maps.
Yeah, you can build
La mecánica va a ser muy útil.
platforming levels,
Mola.
and then they will repair themselves. That's kind of neat.
Ahí está.
It's
Va a ser una mecánica bastante
and
útil.
there's actually a mob coming to the lush caves.
Yes,
Ojo,
there
ojo,
is. But we will actually not tell you about this mob now,
Vaya.
because in the end of the show we will show even more features coming to the Caves and Cliffs update, and then we're gonna show that mob.
This is the first time we have so much that we're actually splitting the update section into two, at the beginning and towards the end of the show. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You've also worked on improving the cave generation.
Yes.
¡Hola!
As you can see here,
¡Hala! ¡Hala! ¡Guau, guau! Ahora sí, ahora sí.
and there's definitely still the old style of caves.
Ahora sí.
Mira, esa es la capa que van a meter para los que han ido a la Minecon, que nosotros no.
Vaya.
You can see that there's some water underground.
Y para los que la han visto.
Estos sí son. Ah, mira, hombre, qué guay. Y ahora, claro, tiene sentido. Mola, mola, mola. ¿Mineral nuevo? No, no es. Me he emocionado. Y esa, hay luces, ¿no? Sí, sí, ¿por qué
creo
hierro?
Creo que es un mineral nuevo.
Creo que es. No, creo que es hierro.
¿Seguro?
Ah, qué chulo, qué brutalidad.
¿Por qué los minerales brillan?
Bajo tierra es increíble.
¿Por qué los minerales brillan?
No sé.
Mira, mira, el iron y el carbón están brillando.
Eso es carbón, lo otro era hierro. Eso de ahí de adelante justo es diamante, que lo he visto.
Buah.
Ahí está.
Pensaba que esto es vanilla.
Vale, vale, han dicho que lo de que los minerales brillen es solamente para que... Una cosa para el vídeo. Que no van a brillar.
Like the new cave shapes and sizes is completely independent from the new biomes. So that means that we have so much variation.
Porque depende del bioma, hay distintas variaciones de tamaño y de forma.
Sí, lo he visto.
But it can also generate like a huge cavern, and that creates completely different atmospheres, but it's still the same biome. So we're gonna have lots of variation on the ground now.
You've been calling two of the different.
Esta sí que va a ser una buena actualización.
Like that's how varied the caves could be.
De momento hemos visto 2 biomas solo. O 3. Este grande, el de la vegetación. No, y el del agua, ¿no?
El del agua es el grande.
Ah.
Es el mismo.
Very nice. And you have another new cave biome to show us.
Yes, so we have the dripstone cave.
Oh.
Vale, vale. Esto sí es algo nuevo,
The image of stalagmites and stalactites comes into my head. But adding these are pretty difficult. You know, it's a very unique shape that Minecraft isn't really accustomed to.
Igual se pueden hacer una especie de trampas con esto, ¿eh?
No creo que hagan... Bueno, puede que hagan daño si caes.
Pues, yo creo que eso te hace daño.
Sí, tiene pinta.
Sí, vale. Pues eso no va a estar mal, ¿eh?
There's another interesting mechanic in the dripstone caves.
Yes, so maybe you saw in the video that, like, from the stalactites, you could see that it was like dripping water. So actually, if you put the cauldron under the stalactite, it will fill up with water. So it's renewable water.
Guay.
How do you remember which?
La verdad no tiene ninguna utilidad porque el agua es renovable. Pero...
That's a very good question. It has been very tricky to remember that. But I
Está muy chulo.
think I learned.
Para timing y todo eso puede venir muy bien.
So stalactite. Completely the wrong one. So stalactite is in the roof and stalagmite is on the floor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We've been practicing that, all of us,
for a long time, like even.
And you have something really amazing in this update for sort of redstone engineers out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cosa de redstone, esto te mola a ti.
Redstone block that lives in the deep dark, a new biome at the deepest depths of the world. We're not going to talk about this biome too much today, but we are going to show some of the blocks and mob that comes from it. So if we look at the video, we can actually see that it's basically this growth, and this is called the skulk blocks. And one of the blocks is called the skulk sensor. This is the new redstone block. As you can see, when you place or destroy a block, or if you have footsteps, it'll actually detect the vibrations around and then emit a redstone signal. So this is going to be very interesting for redstone players.
La señal inalámbrica, básicamente.
Sí, sí.
Es súper útil, pero exageradamente útil. Aunque tenga solamente 3 bloques de largo, es súper útil.
Get into the skulk sensor. So let's take a look at that now. And as you can see here, I walked next to the skulk sensor, and it's actually kind of doing an infinite loop where the piston is causing a vibration, and then it's activating the skulk sensor and going over and over again. But here, I've actually put a wall block in between the piston, which prevents the signal from going to the sculk sensor.
Con esto se van a venir muchas cosas,
Pero muchísimo, Eso, una señal inalámbrica en el juego es una brutalidad.
And vibrations can be so many different things. You know, it can be a snowball hit, it could be an arrow, it could be footsteps, it could be blocks, anything.
So cool.
Yeah.
And another thing, we had a bit of a happy accident with this, because we realized that we get wireless redstone thanks to the sculk sensor.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, and we didn't even plan to add it, but then when we started playtesting, we're like, wait, we got
Eso va a estar overpower,
so exciting, and
Lo estoy viendo ya.
well, you can just build so many cool things with that.
Bueno, realmente tiene mucho delay, a lo mejor no está tan overpower, pero cuidado.
Pero mola.
Sí, está bien, una señal inalámbrica.
A mí me gusta.
We love the redstone community and we want to make sure that we do it right. So any feedback you have, any ideas, send it to us and we will work with you to make this the best block that it can be.
And now, we said there's another mob coming later, but I think it's time for a new mob coming to the Caves and Cliffs update.
It is. And this is a very scary mob. And it lives in the deepest underground, in the deep dark.
Sí.
And this is a very dark place. And the cool thing is that this mob is very well adapted to the environment. So it can't see anything, so it's the first blind mob in Minecraft. And that's really interesting because it has such interesting mechanics. So instead, it will react to vibrations, just like the scout sensor block. So, if you aren't very careful when you walk around in the deep dark, you might upset that mob.
Yeah, with this mob we really wanted to make sure that we kind of recaptured that feeling of the first night of Minecraft. And we can often forget that Minecraft can be a pretty scary game. So we wanted to make sure that we kind of go back to that. I mean, caves can be scary, they're dark, and all I'm going to say is that when you go into the deep dark, I want to make sure that you're very quiet and watch closely for the warden.
Ese es un bloque nuevo,
Sí, no creo que sea un texture pack, claro. Es el bloque nuevo. Oh, velas, qué guay. Mira.
Igual funcionan como los Sea Lantern. Se pueden estaquear en el mismo espacio.
Sí. Qué guay,
Sí.
Pues como las cuevas sean así, y cuidado, Que hagan ese destello, increíble. Y eso, claro, a lo mejor las ahuyentan, ¿no?
Hola.
Qué guapo.
Oye, me mola, Ah, claro, le da la vibración y la puedes distraer.
Que se van a guiar por sonidos.
Sí, porque está ciego.
Sí. Guay, como un Dios.
Sí. Pues corre rápido,
Sí, está mal rollo, mola, me mola. Con todo dañadote, a ver si le pega. Está con una armadura de diamante, parece. ¡Hola!
¡Hola! Revienta.
Si es armadura de diamante o nederita, me da igual, pega muchísimo. Aunque esté sin encantar, cuidado,
Que de matar 2 toques.
It's a very different mob. I'm really excited for this because not only is it trying to be scary, it's, we had to keep a balance to it.
Te mataré 2 toques, tío.
Challenging to design a mob like this. Another thing that's really important to note is in that video I was wearing full...
Está muy chetado, hay que aprender a pelear contra ellos cuando lo saquen. Es de netherite.
Sin encantar, pero vamos. Que el golem de hierro te hace menos daño.
De que eso hacemos una pelea del bicho ese contra un golem.
in the good way.
Ganaría
To
el
kind of
esto,
take
creo.
everyone back to that first night experience with the warden.
Absolutely. I mean, I had such an amazing experience when I first played Minecraft.
Pero puede servir para granjas de mobs a lo mejor, porque yo creo que atacará a todos los mobs.
Hopefully we can bring that back to
Ojo, eso sí puede estar bien, ¿no?
Seguramente porque simplemente sería por el sonido, no sabe si eres humano o zombie.
So many lovely first night stories. It's such a big thing, and I mean,
Ataca todo lo que se mueva.
my first night in Minecraft.
Todo lo que yo diga, sí.
Hope to give that experience again.
But you really balance sort of the look of it. It's like it's almost cute, but also really, really terrifying. How did you decide?
We actually worked a lot on like how does scariness look in Minecraft? Because we wanted to be very scary, and we didn't want to take away from the scariness, but we felt let's add some derpiness to it. So it's like a mix. So for example, we added mouth.
Sí, está guay.
Some like big reactions like, oh, it's so cute, which I think it's more scary, but I think we find like the perfect balance.
Yeah.
Sí, tiene la balanza perfecta entre bueno, que no da un poquito de miedo, pero justo. Ya está. Desde las montañas todavía no hemos visto nada.
No he visto ninguna montaña, ¿no?
Like we really developed this game together with the community, and now to see that people are so happy, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, honestly, it's such a privilege to work on a game like this and an update like this, and we just love this game and we want to make the best update that we can for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Agnes and Brandon. That was a lot of amazing new things. Don't forget that we have another segment full of even more cave updates later on in the show. Now let's head over to our Minecraft Live correspondent, Boo Booey. I hear he has a first look at something you all voted into the game last year.
Ahí está.
Ahí está.
Ah, verás, este tío me encanta.
¿Tú a cuál vas a votar?
Al Mublum.
Yo también.
Me parece que puede estar muy guay.
Oye, ¿cómo se vota?
Ahora lo explica. Pero es en Twitter.
Ah, yo no tengo Twitter.
Ah, pues tú lo haces. Yo lo hice la Minecon pasada, me hice Twitter solamente para votar.
And I hope you enjoy the sequel, Minecraft The Mountain, where our character leaves the island and paddles to a strange snow-covered world and discovers another castaway. And together, the two of them have to find their way home. Minecraft The Mountain, coming out in 2021, available for pre-order right now. And as always, thank you for embracing all Minecraft books.
That sounds awesome! Another Minecraft novel, and this one's called The Mountain. Speaking of mountains, remember last year's vote? It was a fierce competition, but the mountains won after 2 intense rounds of voting. Well, I have a sneak peek into what your vote is bringing to Minecraft on the cliff side of the Caves and Cliffs update.
¿Y esas cabras?
Oh, qué cute las cabras.
Mischievous and adorable.
Pues mira.
Oh, me mola muchísimo.
Me mola que haya cabras. Empuja muchísimo.
Esa mecánica es súper útil, lo de que...
Pero... Vegeta va a poder tener su equipandi sin mods. ¡Hola!
Me mola, me mola.
Se han pasado un poco, ¿no? Con los árboles.
La verdad yo me imaginaba más altas.
It will be snow. We will also have a new block called powder snow, which will be a kind of trap block. It looks similar to snow.
There's nowhere snow.
Or a mob walk on it, you will fall right through. Now let's talk about this year's vote. We have 3 awesome mobs for you to choose from. And to introduce them, we once again...
¿La votación se hace en directo o cómo va?
Sí, es en directo. Ahora nos vuelven a mostrar esto.
Bees and Mooblooms are friends, just like we are.
Yo voy a votar a Moblum.
Yo también.
Bueno, no voy a votar a ninguno porque no tengo Twitter, pero...
No, háztelo y vota.
What's not to like about
Mira, tiene...
beautiful bow ride?
Parece que van a poner también nuevas partículas en el bioma.
¿Me lo hago ahora?
Why do we have to record these
No
videos
hace falta que te hagas ahora, no hay prisa. Ponen un montón de tiempo para votar.
¿Cuánto?
Bastante.
Pero después del directo hay votación.
No, es en medio del directo, pero que el directo dura la tela de tiempo.
You did pack
Para dar a la gente tiempo a votar.
to survive the night up here.
Que a lo mejor están 30 minutos para que la gente
Do you
vote.
ever wish
Ah.
Minecraft's oceans were glorious?
O sea, tranquilo.
Not me. I always wish for world peace.
Sure you do. Well, wish no more. Meet the glow squid. Wow.
What was I meant to say again? Vote for Minecraft?
And talk. Must admire glow.
Agnes, Jens, it's really distracting. They're so tiny and they're so susceptible to distraction. Hopefully that won't happen to you. Now let's go over how... Hello? Oh, hi Tiny Agnes. Yeah, no.
Parece lo del Animal Crossing.
Okay. Well, you really shouldn't read too many internet comments. But, okay, I'll tell him. Okay, bye. Tiny Agnes would like everyone to know that she and Tiny Jens are, in fact, good friends. Okay, where was I? And why do people keep leaving phones around the studio? Now, let's go over how you can be a part of what is likely to be an epic showdown. Don't let this decision be made without your voice. Be ready to cast your votes. First, make sure you have a Twitter account. If you don't, go to twitter.com, sign up for an account, and make sure you're logged in. I'll let you know when the voting starts. Then you'll need to go to the Minecraft Twitter account to find the latest poll. Think carefully, debate with your friends and family, make a decision, then click on the mob you want to make it into Minecraft. There will be 2 voting sessions, and I'll let you know when each one begins. For now, just be ready and keep dreaming of victory for your favorite
Ahora
mob.
te da tiempo para que te crees la cuenta y no sé qué.
Okay.
Ahora hay tonterías de juegos y no sé qué. Ahora es cuando te puedes hacer la cuenta.
Descanso.
My name is Yesenia Cisneros, and I'm the gameplay producer from Minecraft Earth. I'm so
Vale,
excited
pues
to
voy
be
a poner
part
por
of
aquí una
Minecraft Live
imagen y me la voy a
and to
hacer.
share this wonderful experience with
En un
you,
momento voy a
our
poner
amazing community.
capturar ventana.
It's been so fun
Bueno,
seeing
espera,
what
espera.
you've been doing with the game. I've seen lots of creation shared each week, and I wish I were that creative. I mean, wow. While everyone has been discovering new hobbies, I have been logging in
Al
each
momento
day to
YouTube,
collect
que
a
no
new
quiero que
adventure
veáis.
crystal, which lets me play life-size adventures in augmented reality in various parts of my home. My dogs are very confused, to say the least. It seems like I'm not the only one who's been going on lots of adventures. We've had more than 5 million adventures played throughout early access. Holy moo boom,
Sé que no veis
that is
nada.
amazing. I've also been completing season and daily challenges to collect mobs,
Vale, ahora
more adventure
estoy viendo la
crystals,
Minecon.
exclusive character creator items that can also be used in Bedrock. Sometimes, when the weather is just right,
Ahora no
at my
estoy
house,
viendo
lightning
nada, vale,
strikes and a new
pero
mob is made. Later this month, we have
ahora lo
mobs
veréis.
joining Minecraft
Vale,
servers,
bueno,
and
estáis
I
viendo
hear
una
they're
imagen
going
de la
to make
Minecon, pero
quite a splash. Speaking of mobs,
vale, Twitter.
our beloved Moo Bloom from Minecraft Earth has a chance to be brought into vanilla. How cool is that? Now, I'm not going to tell you who you should vote for, but what I am saying is, one of these mobs is
Vaya,
definitely
estoy
way
viendo,
more
chicos.
adorable than the rest, so choose wisely. In our last couple releases, you may have noticed that we added slime ball and slime blocks. With that, I'm super excited to let you know that we are adding pistons and sticky pistons to Minecraft Earth.
Pone introduce un número de teléfono
Be on the lookout next week
válido.
for a content update, and I
He cerrado
can't wait
el-
to see the awesome
la
creations
Minecon.
you make with blocks, items, and now redstone contraptions. Our friends Mumbo, Jumbo, and Grian recently took a Minecraft Earth road trip and made their own awesome creations. Let's get a sneak peek at what they discovered.
Hello everyone, my
Hey!
name is Mumbo, this is my friend Grian, and this is
pasa?
my 1974
Este es Mambo.
VW bus. There's no air conditioning, there's no heating.
Si pasa algo importante me avisas.
There's no
Vale.
anti-locking brakes, no power steering. I've owned it for about 4 years, and to be frankly honest,
It's pants. Times were definitely different in the 1970s, so it's ridiculously slow, and it's definitely lacking some of the modern comforts you would usually expect to find in a car these days.
We are embarking on a grand tour of England, going from the south coast up to Wales, and it's going to take us 3 whole days.
I'll be honest, Brian, mate, would you class that as a grand tour?
Well, yes, we have no radio, so it's going to feel a lot longer.
But you see, this isn't a regular road trip in a rubbish old van, this is a Minecraft Earth road trip in a rubbish old van. With Minecraft Earth being a game you can play on the move, we thought we would travel to a bunch of different locations in the UK. Some of them are iconic, some of them just feel very Minecrafty, and some of them are barely linked to Minecraft at all, but we just really wanted to go to them, so we did.
Oh, he took it out on the guy next to him. We also had to go integrating Minecraft Earth with real life. Minecraft Earth Frisbee is a bit of a challenge. Sorry. Minecraft Earth Badminton can be quite dangerous to onlookers. And real life sand blocks are alarmingly difficult to construct.
If I just film this angle, there we go, there's our sand block.
All in all though, the road trip was a huge success and we had a lot of fun. You can expect to see the full-length episodes appearing on
Vale, ¿cómo se llama la cuenta?
very, very soon.
Tienes que poner Twitter, ¿vale?
Sí, ya
.com/Minecraft. Ya está.
Our goal is to create shows that give you inside knowledge directly from our team. We're even giving away all of our secrets in a new series called How We Make Minecraft,
vale.
which honestly feels sort of risky. And guess
Tweets y
what? We have lots
respuestas.
more awesome Minecraft content on the way.
Okay,
Here's a look at what shows you'll
¿Cómo
find
es?
on our channel.
¿Cómo se vota?
Todavía no.
Ah, vale.
Yo to the yo-yo. My name is Yanson here.
Wait, no, stop!
How can Steve punch cactus without getting hurt?
I know cactus have prickly.
Vale, pues
Tree tolerance too.
ya veis aquí esto. Ha pasado algo interesante.
No.
Please like and subscribe. I've always wanted to say that. But really, you should. It's good stuff. In 2017, you voted for the terror that is the Phantom, and I personally have not forgiven you for that. In 2018, the Taiga won your vote with fantastic foxes. Last year, it was the mountains with our soon-to-be friends, the goats. What will you, the Minecraft community, do this year? Let's review our choices once more. I was inspired by some of the amazing handcrafted things I've seen made by our community over the years. So I decided to make my own versions of our 3 mob choices. Hi, babies. For illustrative purposes. I think I did a pretty great job. Took me 3 months each. Anyway, all the way from Minecraft Dungeons, we have the Iceologer. They make clouds of ice that smash down on whomever they are attacking. Not quite as chill as they look. From Minecraft Earth, we have the adorable Moo Bloom. I hear they may come with a new flower, the Buttercup, and I'm pretty sure they'll be best pals with bees. Also from Minecraft Earth, the Glow Squid. As the tiny trio will surely attest, they sure are distracting to look at.
Seguramente me voy a tener que ir.
Is now live on the Minecraft Twitter account. Make sure you're logged in, go to the poll right now, and click the mob you want to win. We'll check back in before we start the second and final poll. Now though, I'd like
Bueno, ¿cuánto le queda a la Minecon?
Mucho.
No sé cuánto es.
Mucho. No sé.
Hello, Laura.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Very excited that you're here. So, what do you do at Mojang Studios?
I am a game designer, which means I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are. So I'm sorry about that one. You can blame me for that.
I think people will blame you for that.
That's okay.
While I have you here on the stage, which mob are you voting for?
I think if I don't say I am voting for the Iceologer, my team will kill me. So, but it's an amazing mob. It brings a lot of fun to dungeons, and I think it will bring a lot of fun to Minecraft as well.
Okay. I figured you would say that, but I had to ask. So tell me about the launch of Dungeons this year.
Oh wow, that was quite the ride. It was such a crazy launch. I don't think anybody in the team expected to ever release a game from home. So we were all sitting in this like massive Teams call and like sharing streams with each other and sharing videos and comments from players, and it was very good. It was fun in a different way.
What would you say was your favorite thing from the release?
I think it was how people came together to play the game. It was very fun to see parents like show their children dungeon crawlers and children show their parents Minecraft. I don't know, it was very nice to see everyone just sit together and play and enjoy.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Well, let's take a look at what the community has done with what's come out so far.
Yeah.
Cannot actually believe that we like got close to the end and it was like, no, well, time to be blown up by more creepers. They absolutely hate you, these creepers. Oh yeah, Tom, you're welcome to join actually.
あ、待って待って、結構減った結構減った。最後殴りに行っていい？お前おら！お前おら！
So the village merchant, a really cool merchant, simple, straightforward items, and definitely a nice addition to the game, a good replacement for the wandering trader. Now let's go check in with our friend the Black.
Ahora no dicen nada interesante sobre la Minecon.
Ahora
Está
sí,
sobre
decir cosas de estas durante un montón de tiempo. Esto básicamente para hacer el tiempo para que el equipo prepare todo.
Básicamente. Pobre oveja. ¿Este qué juego es?
¿El Minecraft Dungeons? ¿No lo conoces?
Ah, este es el Dungeon.
Sí.
Ah, había oído hablar de él, pero nunca he visto gameplay ni nada.
Joder, pues míratelos, pero recomendadísimo.
¿Cuánto vale?
No sé, la verdad. Pero está en el lanzador del Minecraft. Te sale también el Minecraft Dungeons. A ver.
Pues a menos cuarto me voy, son 5 minutos.
Vale. Mira, vale, no sale, vaya.
Molaría que estuviese gratis ya que te las has comprado en Minecraft.
Ya, ahora que son jodecitos.
Ya.
That looks so fun.
Yeah, it's so cool to see people have fun with the game.
And it's fun to play and watch.
Yes, I hope so at least.
But this week you also had another launch.
Oh, this month it's been a crazy.
Uy, estaba silenciado, lo siento, chicos.
Things, I feel. We released first the Creeping Winter together with
alguien en tu directo?
and the new daily trials, which was awesome. I hope everyone loved it. We launched for xCloud, so now people can
En mi
play
directo hay alguien, uno.
So fun. I
En el
really
mío.
like that. And this week we just launched in China, so now we get to welcome
Sí que hay
our
alguien.
friends to the community, and I am super happy
No sé quién
about
es.
that.
That's really exciting. Well, now we have a question from the community for you.
Ah, yo tampoco sé quién.
ということで、私から質問です。マインクラフトダンジョンズをリリースされてから、開発者が想定していなかったファンの反応やゲームの仕様などありましたでしょうか。また、マインクラフトダンジョンズの今後について教えてください。今後
Molaría que sacasen ese mod de la derecha en Minecraft normal.
ぜひ教えてください。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, he kind of snuck 2 questions into that.
Yes, but they were great questions, and thank you for sending them. Regarding the first question, I think we were very excited to see how fast people found the secret mushroom level. Like, I was very confused about it as well, because we had worked very hard on making it very secretive and having little snippets of things everywhere, but players are so smart, they found it so fast. So if you haven't played the mushroom level, go check it out, because it's very fun.
And the second question?
Right. So that's what we are here to talk about today. We're gonna talk about our upcoming DLC that we prepared with our friends at Double 11, and that's called the Howling Peaks. So we're going to the mountains with dungeons as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a look at some live gameplay?
Yeah, let's check it out. We are very lucky today that we have 4 members of the Dungeons team with us. Here's Mariana at the Nintendo Switch. Hello. Here's Chris at the PC. Here's David at the PlayStation 4. And at the Xbox One, we have Annika. So we get to show you here for the first time cross-play which we're very excited about, so people can play together from everywhere.
Hasta Nintendo Switch también el Dungeons.
Sí. Coming to Dungeons.
Already I see a goat right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were so happy. We asked the Minecraft team if we could bring goats to Dungeons, and they said yes. So we get to release them a bit first in Dungeons, so we're super excited about that. They're equally as mischievous. Yes.
So I see a lot of wind coming out of these grates.
Yes. Wind is a mechanic that we're going to explore a lot in the mountains missions. And the players will be both challenged by it and will be able to use it. So the wind will push the player, so you need to be a bit careful, but at the same time you'll be able to use it to solve puzzles, push items and open doors and
Pues bueno,
like that. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
vamos a ir dejando por aquí el directo. Así que bueno, si os ha gustado, pues dadle a like, suscribiros y ya pronto nos veremos con más. Mañana, por ejemplo.